Okay, and let me write on the board for you. Okay, so if you are between 6 to 13-year-old, actually you need to start in elementary school. And after that, of course, you will continue in high school. So this is elementary and high school. And if you want to know, the first school after kindergarten is primary.
Primary.
Yeah, primary school. Okay, it means between 5 to 11. So 11 and 5, primary, elementary, and high school. So actually 3 levels of school. So as I remember, you started learning English in high school. And of course, then you stopped, and now you actually decided to keep going. Yeah?
Yes.
You did great. Yeah, very good. Okay, now the next question. Okay, where are you from? And of course, this actually has a mistake, this book, so let me correct it. We don't say where do you from. Oh, maybe it's writing or typing mistake. So we say, where are you from, or where do you come from? So let me change the color of it so that you can see. Okay, so where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Yeah, of course. So
Yes.
normally when we ask someone, where are you from? The answer is, I'm from, for example, the US. I'm from Vietnam. Okay, so you say the country. But what's the better? Let me teach you the better way to talk about actually the area, maybe the country that you were born. So you can say, I was born and reside in, for example, Vietnam. So I was born and reside. Reside means live.
Reside in live.
Yeah, of course. Reside, reside in means live. So I was born and reside in Vietnam. So which means, okay, I was born and of course I live in Vietnam. So this is the better phrase to use. If you want to, of course you can say I live. For example, I was born in Vietnam, but now I'm living, for example, in London. So of course you can change it. But if actually you were born and you live in the same place, you use this phrase, okay?
Okay.
So again, where are you from, or where do you come from? Again.
I was born and resides in Vietnam.
Excellent. Very good. Okay. What is your job?
Past jobs. I am paperwork administrator, like that. I don't know
Administrator.
how to talk about it.
Yeah,
This jobs.
administrator, of course.
Yeah.
You are an administrator, of course. Yeah, very good. Hi, boss.
No.
Of course. Yeah, very good. Okay, so you are an administrator. Okay, very good. A manager, an administrator, of course, in a company, of course.
No,
So
not a manager, not a manager. Just like I don't know how to say that.
executive, maybe you mean executive means, a manager of one part, something
Okay.
like this. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, of course. Yeah, I got it. So maybe you are a manager of a section, a
Yeah.
part in a company, of
Yes.
course, or organization. So you can say, I am administrator or executive. So let me write here. This is another word that you can use. Executive means
Executive.
administrator. Executive, yeah. Both are the same. Okay.
Administrator.
Well, you can say, I am an administrator in a company.
Administrator.
Company, yeah? So you can say company. But what is the better word for company, you think? What is the better word for company? For example, we can say corporation. It means company. This is better. So for example, I am an for example, executive or administrator in corporation. Corporation means company.
Corporation.
Yeah, of course. Corporation means company. Okay, so you can use both of them. This one is better, I think. So again, what is your job?
I am administrator company. Right.
Very good. Yeah, of course, very good. And sometimes maybe some people ask you, what is your occupation? So let me teach you this word. Occupation means your job. So if someone asks you, what is your occupation? It means what is your job? So this is the better word, maybe more advanced synonym of job, occupation.
Occupation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Occupation.
Okay. Tell me, okay, let me ask you about actually your free time or your spare time. Yeah, so, or your leisure time. So, leisure time, spare time, or free time. So you can hear all of them. Maybe leisure time, spare time means free time. So, okay. What do you usually do in your leisure time or your free time?
I usually watch TV, listen music, sometimes cooking.
Yes,
Yes.
of course. So are you good at cooking?
So not good,
Of course, but
but
you
not
are
too bad.
interested in. You're interested in, yeah? Are you interested in?
Yes.
Of course, of course. So just let me say something. You say I always or I normally, I sometimes watch TV or listen to music. Okay, so watch TV, listen to, so it's okay. But when you use always, usually, normally, because they are adverb frequencies, they should be followed by base form. So watch TV, listen to music, and cook, not cooking. Okay? You say so. So I always or I sometimes watch TV or listen to music or cook because you actually use an adverb of frequency like sometimes at the beginning of your sentence. Okay?
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah.
Clear? Is it clear?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so if you need just my dear me, if you need any more, more explanation or maybe any information about everything that I teach you, just tell me, just ask me, okay? I can repeat it again, okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
So, very good. So, tell me, you said that you listen to music. Good. What kind of music do you like? Jazz, pop, rock,
Vietnam
classic?
music.
Yeah,
Vietnam
great.
music.
So this is, I think this is we pop. Yeah,
Yes.
V-pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know
V-pop.
V-pop. Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes I listening English music.
Mhm, great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yes.
That's great. Why not? Of
Mhm.
course. And tell me, are you interested in playing any instrument? Let me write. Instrument. Musical instruments like the guitar, the piano, the violin, they are musical instruments. Do you like playing an instrument?
Oh, I don't know to play instruments.
Okay, I
I don't
don't
know.
know. Okay,
Yeah.
so do you like
Oh no. No.
so let me teach you
Yeah.
something. I don't know. For example, you want to say, I don't know how to play. How to play an instrument. Or you can use this phrase. Let me show you. I don't know how to. You can use this phrase a lot and a lot for everything. For example, you want to talk about cooking. You say, I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to speak English. I don't know how to write a letter. I don't know how to play a game. So you can use this phrase all about just I don't know how. After how we have to and base form of verb to cook, to play, to go. Okay?
Okay. I
Good.
don't know how to.
Yeah, I don't know how to. Okay, very good. So let me ask you about your hobbies. Okay, what are your hobbies?
Hobby. Ah, hobby. I don't know. Ah, can you explain hobby?
For
Oh, I
example,
forgot about this word.
yeah, of course, hobby
Yeah.
is an activity that you are interested in doing. For example, if I have free time, okay, I normally sometimes I cook. This is my hobby. Cooking is my hobby. It's something that I am interested in. I like doing. Or, for example, I can play an instrument. This is my hobby. I can listen to music. This is something, an activity that I normally do. It means something that I'm interested in. This means hobby. Get it?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are your hobbies?
I think cooking,
Cooking.
cooking. Um, I like camping, camping.
Go
Yeah,
camping. I love it.
yeah, yes.
So go camping.
Camping.
Of course, that's great. Go camping and cooking.
Yeah,
Very good.
yeah.
Okay, so do you normally go camping?
Not usually, not usually.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, yeah,
Yeah, sometimes. So,
sometimes.
and the verb for camping is go. Go camping. So we go camp. So something like walking. We go walking. We go camping. We go swimming. So let me
Yeah.
teach you something. Any activity ends in ing. Walking, I don't know, camping, swimming, biking. Okay, for all activities and in ing, we need to use verb go. We go walking, we
Oh,
go biking, we go camping, we go swimming. Okay, so any activity or, of course, sports ends in ing, okay, actually should become after go. But there is an exception here about boxing. Boxing is a sport, okay?
yeah.
But for this one, we don't say go, we say do, okay? This is
Yeah.
exception. This is exception, but about the others, we use go. But about boxing, we say do boxing. Okay.
Yes.
Well, and the last question, why do you want to study English? Again.
Um, I want to study English because I want to improve my English to um, for my for my um, for my jobs. I
Of
want to use
course.
English in my jobs.
Of course, because I want to speak, actually, I want to learn English because or in order to, in order to, in order to means because in order to improve my, for example, speaking skills. So I want to learn English in order to improve my speaking skills, in order to improve my business English, okay, my business English or my speaking skills, okay? So you can use because, instead of because you can say in order to, for example, this is the other one. Okay, good. Now, well, so the next one. Okay. Let's talk about greeting. What does it mean when we say greeting? Okay. For example, when you meet someone for the or talk to someone for the first time, or I don't know, maybe all the times, no matter, of course, you say some phrases. Hello, how are you? For example, such a nice day. So you use some phrases, some sentences. Actually, these sentences, these phrases are greeting statements. And we have different greetings. But normally, of course, we need to divide them into, let me put this here, okay, formal or informal. So this is really actually important. Actually, the person who you are talking to, if you're talking to your boss, if you're talking to someone that you don't know, you're not familiar with, or if you're talking to your friend. So if you're talking to your friend, for example, this is really informal. Or you say, hi there. But for example, with your boss, with your maybe colleague, you need to use some other phrases, okay?
Okay.
Well, now let's check. Okay, the first one. Okay, see you later. See you soon. Talk to you later. Have a nice day. Have a good day. Okay, actually, we use these phrases to say goodbye. Okay, to the end of actually conversation, we use these phrases. See you later. Of course, there are the other phrases that I will teach you one by one, but now let's talk about them. See you later. See you soon. Talk to you later. Have a nice day. Have a good day. Have a nice time. Have a nice weekend. Okay, so you can use all time expressions. So this is for actually ending the conversation. And we have some other. I look forward to our next meeting. And this is really formal. Or it was pleasure talking to you. These two phrases are formal phrases, useful. I look forward to our next meeting. Or let me put something here. Okay, let me write. I look forward. I look forward to. It means I wait. I look forward to, it means I wait for. And after that, you can use any verb. I look forward to see, or of course, you can use seeing. I look forward to seeing you. or I look forward to maybe read or reading from you. I look forward to hear or hearing from you. So, what's the difference? For example, you're talking actually in with someone face to face. I look forward to seeing you. It means I will see you, or I wait for seeing you later. Okay? You are talking to someone face to face. Okay? Sometimes, for example, you receive an email and someone writes a letter, an email for you, send an email, and you want to answer. You can say, I look forward to reading from you. It means answer me again, send me letter. I want to read from you. And so this is something about you can use this phrase in actually your emails. When you write something to someone, you write a letter, you send an email to someone, then you want to say that I want to read from you. I say, I look forward to reading from you. Or I want to get some news. I look forward to hearing from you. I want to get some news about you. So you can use I look forward with any verb. Okay? Depends on the situation. But normally, for example, for conversations, we use the first one. And let me say something about to. Okay? So let me ask you a question. Is it difficult? Yeah?
No, I understand.
Very good. So you understand.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
So you may ask me, teacher, why do we use see or seeing you after to? Because we normally follow actually to by base form. For example, I want to go. We never say I want to going. We never say I want to sing. So any verb after to should be base form infinitive, not ing, not ed, nothing. But here, actually, this too is a part of look forward. It's not preposition, something is separated. I look forward to is one phrasal verb, 3 words phrasal verb. So we can behave this verb like something like ing or base. So you can use both form, gerund or infinitive. So this is an exception, okay? Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Great, very good. Well, so the next phrase, it was a pleasure talking to you. After pleasure, it was, for example, it was my pleasure talking to you. So it means my happiness, okay? So talking to you, you can use at the end of your conversation, your speech, you can use this. Well, now, okay, well, let me do this word. Okay, so this one, sometimes, for example, you're talking to someone and you haven't seen your friend for a long time. What do you say after a long time? What do you say? You can say, hi, long time no see. It means I haven't seen you for a long time. So long time no see. Now you can use. And how are you? We normally say, how are you? But instead of how are you, we can say, how are you doing? And the answer, I'm doing great. Everything is great. I'm great. So you can use how are you doing instead of how are you. How's it going? I'm asking about, I don't know, conditions. How is your job? How's it going? Everything is great. So I'm all right. You can say answer. And then have a nice day. Have a nice time. Take care and bye. So there are normal actually phrases that you can use. Okay. Well, but of course, we have different phrases for a different time. Now, before I keep going, I want you to do something. Again, let's start talking about yourself, okay? Introduce yourself to me about your name, your job, your interest, your favorite, for example, I don't know, activities. Say everything about yourself using these phrases.
I start.
Of course, just think of it. Then
Yeah.
you can get started when you're ready.
Yes.
Of course, just don't rush, think of it, and try to stay.
Yes. I am a star right now. Uh, Hi. I'm me. I was born and raised in Vietnam. Mm, I I am administrator company. Uh, mm, I I usually um when I have free times I watch TV, listen music and cook. Mm, my hobbies is cooking. Um, I want to uh, learn English uh, in order to improve my speaking skill. Yes.
Very excellent, very good. Okay, great, excellent. Okay, so the first was really good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. Well, let me Okay, close this book here. Okay, and let me put this. Okay. Well, as I mentioned, we have formal, informal greeting. Of course, different ways to greet someone, of course. The first thing actually, is good morning. I'm talking about formal. So let me separate them. Okay, so I'm talking about formal. This part is about formal. So the first thing in formal actually conversations is good morning, afternoon, good evening, good night. So you can use all of them. And actually, these formal greetings are used as a replacement for the word hello. So if you say good morning, you don't need to say hello. Just say good morning, good afternoon. So afternoon or good evening or good night. So okay, all of them. So you don't need to say hello. So these phrases can be expressions or phrases can be used instead of hello for formal, of course, speech you can use. And we have something like how do you do? Let me say something about this. How do you do is a little old-fashioned. This is actually a quiet, an old-fashioned greeting, but it's still actually widely used. So most of the people, and it's very formal. How do you do? And for example, the answer for how do you do, actually is very well. For example, how do you do? Very well, or thank you. So actually, thank you. So you can actually respond using these phrases when someone asks you, how do you do? This is an old-fashioned, but of course, it's really widely used phrase. And the last one, of course, you can say, nice to meet you. And you can say, for example, pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you is good, especially we use actually this expression when you meet someone for the first time. For the first time, and you want to say goodbye, pleased to meet you, and say, for example, so this is the first time, instead of nice to meet you, you can say pleased to meet you for actually greeting, and then you can say goodbye and something like this. And of course, we have another one instead of how do you do, how are you doing? Doing. Doing is writing, but it's actually in native English we normally don't pronounce G. How are you doing? So how are you doing? This is a really polite way of asking how someone is, and is often used in actually conjunction with words like hello, hello, how are you doing? So you can actually combine hello and actually this phrase. This is really polite and really good. And or you can say good morning, how are you doing? So you can use this too. This is about formal greetings. Of course, there are the other ways, but we're going to focus on a few of them now. Well, now let's talk about the informal. Okay, greeting. Hi is really informal. Hi is friendly, informal. And of course, we have, something like, for example, in the UK, people say, hiya. We don't use it. This is not. Hey there. Definitely is not actually formal. Hey there is another actually variation on actually word hello. Hi there. Hi. Hey there. You can say. And how's it going? How's it going? So actually this is how's it going is an informal way, to ask someone how they are. And, you can use it instead of hello. So you don't need to say, hi, how's it going? Just how's it going is okay. You can use for informal conversation. And Fine, thank you. I'm great. In informal, say, all right. And then you can say, all right, okay. Actually, this is a very common greeting, which used to say hello, to someone, and is very common, especially in the UK, to say, all right, something like this. Stop hello, you say, all right. And we have American English has a word. Sup. Okay, sup. It means what's up. So we use it. Maybe it's a little strange, but it actually was sup. Sup. Oh yeah, so what's up? So you can say, or we have another one that is yo. Of course, it's really common in the US. And of course, again, we can use it instead of what's up. So you can say what's up, what's new. And of course, instead of how are you, we normally don't use how are you. Instead of how are you, say how's it going or how's life? How's life or how's things? Okay, so you can use both of them. Of course, rather than asking, a formal questions. So how are you is a little formal. So you say, how's life? How's things? Okay, many people use actually these two phrases instead of how are you? How are you is a little, old-fashioned. Of course, it's good, but you can use different phrases. Any questions?
No, keep going.
Okay, so of course. So now I ask you questions, you need to answer me. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hello, me. How are you doing?
Very well.
How are you? Yeah, of course.
uh,
How are you? How are you
uh,
doing?
uh, I'm great.
You're great.
Yes.
And okay, so let me see.
Uh,
Actually, let me mention something here. Well, sometimes, actually, you're making a conversation with someone and you are not interested in actually continuing the conversation. It's just you want to stop it. Oh, I don't want to talk to this person anymore, something like this feeling. But sometimes you are interested in, you want to continue. So you need to show, for example, say, hello, hello, just this. It means that's enough. Stop it. But hello, how are you? I'm great. How about you? So that is really important to ask, to ask another person how actually about him or her. So that is really important. It means I want to continue my conversation. I'm interested in this conversation. So thank you. How about you? I'm great. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So uh, it's really nice to meet you. You need to say something. Say something. I say it's really nice to meet you.
uh, Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, of course. Nice to meet you too. That's a good way. Or you too.
You
Instead
too.
of nice to meet you too, actually some students, some people make mistake about using me too and you too. For example, we say nice to meet you, and for example the other person says me too. Me too? Yeah, what does it mean? You need to say you too. So we have
Yeah.
something like this. You too is it means nice to meet you too, so you can say you too. So, and tell me, okay, how is your business? Tell me, how is your business?
I don't know how to answer this
Okay,
question.
okay, of course, now we want to learn. We want to learn how to
Yeah.
answer this question. Okay, how is your business? You can say, yeah, everything is great, everything is good. Actually, I'm doing like always. I try to do my best. There are, different phrases that can be used, but let me teach you something else. Just one moment, please. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Well, so, everything goes well. Goes well.
Everything now.
Everything goes well. It means everything is okay. Well, now, actually, we can use this phrase in other situations. For example, uh, you actually you didn't get a news. Maybe you haven't gotten actually got any news from your friend for a long time. For example, for a period of time, and actually you're worried. You're worried. Why? What happened to you? So actually you're concerned about your friend. You're right. You send maybe a text message to your friend and say, for example, my dear Alice, I don't know, it's a long time that I haven't heard from you. So I hope everything goes well. So what does it mean? I hope everything goes well. It means I hope everything is okay about you. You don't have any problem. Everything is okay. So it means, so you can say, I hope everything goes well. And of course, you can use this phrase for actually responding the question. For example, how is your business? It's okay. Like always, for example, like always, or, I'm trying to do my best. Trying to do my best. Okay, something like this. I don't know, I try to do, or I try, of course, you can use present simple. I try to do my best. So you can answer something. Okay, so how is your business?
Everything's go well.
Okay, very good. Okay, so take care of yourself. Take care
Thank
of
you.
yourself.
Thank
You
you.
too, of course. Okay. Thank you. That's enough. Okay, very good. Well, okay, and now, uh, the next thing about introducing yourself. Let me put this here. Okay. Well, or my name is. Which one? Which one is better, do you think? I'm or my name is?
I think I'm.
Of course, yeah,
Um,
and we don't say I am,
um,
Alice, I don't say my name's Monica. I'm Monica. I don't say my name is Monica, so it's better to say when someone asks you what's your name, it's better to use the first one. And of course, the next thing, okay, sometimes you need to help someone. For example, you think someone needs your help. How can you ask actually a question, or how can you ask the person if they need your help or no? For example, may I help you, or can I help you? Can I help you? Or of course, if you ask for someone's help, you say, can you help me? Can you help me? First, there are different phrases. For example, instead of help, we use the other word, for example, assistance or assist that we can use, but now I'm not going to confuse you, so I don't want to talk about them. Later, I will teach you. So, for example, you say, can I help you? Do you need any help? Or do you need any help? Do you need any help? Yes or no? Now, you want to ask the next question. How can I help you? For example, let me write. How can I help you? You normally hear this phrase when you go shopping. For example, you enter a store, a shopping mall, or I don't know, for example, a shop, and someone asks you, how can I help you? You know, actually, it's something that you normally hear when you go shopping. So, okay. So, how can I help you? And now, of course, there are, you know, some answers that you can say. For example, would you, I don't know, pass me, you are, I don't know, would you pass me the salt? Something like this. How can I help you? Would you, for example, I don't know, bring me these shoes? So you can use all phrases. Now, actually, these are, you know, I can say the most important phrases that you need to learn about greeting, and of course something that is really normal when actually it's the first session, the first meeting with someone. Okay?
Okay.
Well, do you have any questions about this word phrases? Yeah?
I don't know.
Okay. Why don't you know? Okay, tell me, how was that? Was it confusing or no? Clear, confusing?
um, clear.
Clear.
Yeah.
Ah, that's clear.
I'm clear.
Okay. Of course. So, okay, are you ready to make a conversation together?
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
it's very good. Of course. So, we have a time difference here. So I don't know if I say the good morning or I say good night.
Okay.
So,
I know.
so, okay. So say good morning, good night. So both of them. Okay.
Okay.
So let's get started. Okay. Good night. Good morning.
Good night. Good night.
Good night. Okay.
Yeah.
And now, how's everything?
Uh, uh, everything is okay.
Great. Everything
Uh,
is okay. And
mhm. Um,
it's your turn. You ask me something.
uh, uh, how you doing?
Yeah, everything. I'm doing great. Everything is great. I'm doing great. Thank you.
Uh,
So tell me, okay, let me now it's my turn. Okay, let me ask you another
mhm.
question. Okay. Um, may I ask you when were you born or when you burn?
When?
When? When? Yeah, I changed the question. So this is, another firm. So you say, well, for example, where were you born? When were
Uh,
you born? You say, I was born in Vietnam. Now, when were you born? When?
when you born? I don't
I
know.
was. I was born. I
I
was
was
born.
born.
Okay. In now,
Ah,
if we want to say in, give me the year. For example, me, I was born in 19, for example, 85.
I know. I was born in 1988.
Very good. Okay,
Yes.
so we have two questions. Where were you born? It means about the place. I'm asking about place. When were you born? Time, okay? And in, for example, 1988, and of course, you can give more details. Which month, which day, okay? But of course, I will talk about this later. Okay, do you like do you like to go camping?
Yes, of course.
Yes. And the last thing that I want to teach you, the last thing, when I ask you a question, do you like? The answer is yes or no. Yes, no questions. The most important thing about yes, no questions, you only need to answer me with short expression or statement, including 3 words. Yes, I do. No, I don't. That is really important. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Are you interested in music? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. So when I ask you a question that the answer actually should be yes, no, you need to answer me at first, at the beginning. You need to answer me with a short answer that includes yes, I do, no, I don't. Yes, I am, no, I'm not. So again, are you interested in cooking?
Yes, I am.
Very good. Okay. Do you have a lot of maybe free time?
No, I don't.
No, I don't. Excellent. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, my dear me, do you have any questions, any issues related to this sport?
Mm, not yet.
Okay, great.
Not yet.
Great,
Yes.
very good. Okay. Of
Yeah.
course, if you have any questions, any issues, you can ask me and you can actually text me on Skype. I will
Yeah.
answer you. And just this, it was really, really, really good time
Yeah.
to
Thank
talk to
you.
you. And it was great. Thank you. And let me stop sharing. Let me stop recording because we don't need it anymore.